It's the 29th of April. I'm Jerusha Sukhthio-Rath and you're watching News 24 Live. Let's take a look at today's news headlines. The city of Johannesburg and the SA Council of Churches will today hold a memorial service for the Mozambican man who was stabbed and later died in Alexandra during a spate of attacks on foreign nationals. Nelson Mandela's widow, Graça Machel, who is also a Mozambican, is expected to attend the service at the East Bank Hall. The man was initially identified as Emmanuel Sitole, but according to President Jacob Zuma, he was using a fake name to avoid detection as he was in the country illegally. Zuma has named him as Emmanuel Josias. Josias was stabbed in broad daylight on the streets of Alexandra on April 18th. Pictures of him being attacked and stabbed were published on the front page of the Sunday Times. Nigerian troops have rescued nearly 300 girls and women during an offensive yesterday against Boko Haram. Now, according to the military who rescued women, the women don't include any of the 200 schoolgirls who were kidnapped from Chibok a year ago. The army announced the rescue on Twitter and said that it was screening and interviewing the abducted girls and women. Troops destroyed and cleared 4 militant camps. And finally, thousands of people are lining up at bus stations in Kathmandu, where Nepalese government is giving free transport to those traveling to their hometowns and villages. This follows the recent earthquake. Now, many of those working in the capital have received no news from family or loved ones since Saturday's magnitude 7.8 earthquake, which killed more than 4,700 people. The quake devastated Nepalese infrastructure, including communication lines. Aid agencies believe that the death toll will likely rise as response teams continue to trek to the most remote areas near the epicenter. So for these stories and more, stay tuned to News 24 Live.